Hi Capricorn, this is going to be your April reading slash movie channeling. What I do is I use movies and incorporate them into my reading. And the one I got for you was The Great Gatsby. And the song from that soundtrack is Young and Beautiful by Lana Del Rey. Some of the lyrics in that song are, "Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful?" The way I see that, Capricorn, is either you or someone else is wondering if you would still love them for more than their body and looks. Does this love actually run deep? That's what I see it as. And then another lyric in that song is, "I know you will, I know you will." Very conflicted energy. I know you will, but at the same time, will you? I've seen the world, done it all, had my cake now. I see that as I've seen it all. I've been with different people. I have the money, I have everything, but what I don't have is love. And as we know in The Great Gatsby, his loneliness is sort of hidden behind his lavish lifestyle. He attained great wealth, perfect image of the American dream. But his dream was really to have a future with Daisy, his true love. But Daisy was actually very manipulative. She was only after what he wanted. And ironically, nothing was ever enough. She just kept forcing the issue and taking from him. It goes to show you that money really isn't everything. Because even though he was living the American dream, all he really wanted was her, and she wasn't in it for love. So what I'm seeing here, Capricorn, it reminds me, like, for one, I think a lot of you or someone you're connected with are scared to Two of Cups, overall energy, balance, unity. Each person has something to bring here. Reminds me of a movie, how Daisy, it wasn't balanced out, it wasn't equal. All she wanted to do was take from him. This is what he wanted. A lot of you have been in relationships, a lot of you have everything you need, but now what you want is love. This is all you want. I see this as your utmost desires. Wow, someone walked away. There's a disconnect here. But it's being resurrected again. Very past energy. And then here, I got something completely different when I was sort of meditating on this. Ace of Cups. And then I only use reversals when I feel guided to. King of Cups reverse, which is a very emotionally manipulative person. Kind of like how Daisy was in the movie. So I think for a lot of Capricorns, you actually dealt with someone who was emotionally manipulative. All they did, this is what you wanted, but it was really not the Two of Cups at all. It was like just one cup. Just pouring all of your finances and time, emotion into one person, and they don't have anything to bring to the table. Nothing's ever enough. And the theme for Great Gatsby could be considered to be justice, power, greed, betrayal, the American dream. But was it really the American dream? No. You can have so much, but people want to take it away from you. People don't want to meet you halfway. A lot of Capricorns can actually be blinded in love right now. Who really is the person you're with or the people you're surrounding yourself with? Do they just want to take from you? Or do they want... Is this a mutual effort? Do they give to you? Do you give to them? Or are you only giving to them? Think about that. Ooh, right underneath that we have Three of Cups reversed. For some reason, I'm getting this vibe of snaky friends, fake friends. So, remember I said, I didn't just say it could be a partner you're with, it could be many people. Be careful, Capricorn. It's not really a warning, I don't want to scare anybody, but it's very... just walking away from conflict. It's like someone wants to resurrect the conflict again. That's weird. I see this too as someone who seemed emotionally open, as if this was their feelings. Cup runneth over. But really, they're just that's their tactic, because they're very emotionally manipulative. All they want is, they're only concerned with their own interests. Another lyric in that song is, the way you'd play with me like a child. Very childlike energy here as well. Someone could just be emotionally immature. Or you liked your relationship had a childlike touch to it. But behind all of that, there's sneakiness, deception, something occurring right under your nose. I don't know, I just got planning on the attack. Page of Swords, gathering information on something. Capricorn, a lot of you might be in isolation, like you wanted to back away from people because either there was drama, almost drama from the past resurrecting, or drama from the past being brought into another relationship. And that could be because of this person is playing both fields or something. I don't know why I'm getting something like that. I'm very emotionally manipulative, playing the field, turning people against each other. And then there's something around gathering information. Maybe that's you, Capricorn. Wow. It's almost, this is the other person. They're the ones looking behind their back to cover their tracks, and then this is them as well. You know how sometimes people project on others when they're really the ones doing it? It's almost like they're the paranoid ones, but really it's everyone else around them that should be the paranoid type. Wow. But Willie used to love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful. A lot of you are wondering if it's really what you have or your looks that draws people in. You always think people want something from you instead of just seeing who you are beneath that, getting to know you, wanting to know more about you. But then this is what you actually get, or this is what you fear. Use your intuition, because if you feel something's happening under your nose, feel like this is not equal, it's not an equal effort, equal relationship, then you're probably right. I'm getting a lot of past energy, so there's a lot of conflict within communication. And there's a resurrection here, or you're considering resurrecting it. It's coming back from the dead, or maybe someone's coming back from... Did I not get this in my last Capricorn reading? Someone's coming back from ghosting you. Here's no communication, and then here's them coming back from the dead. Wow, this is so weird. It's almost like this person could try. I got an emotional backstory, but it's really rooted in manipulation. It's gonna turn into the same thing again. Very one-sided. There's no 2 cups there, it's only 1. This person's still sneaky. This person's still I don't really see this as this person, oddly enough. I see this as you. You're very skeptical of the people around you. Do they really want to get to know me, or do they just want to take? I feel like this could also be in a friend sense too. Like, can my friend group be trusted? I feel like a lot of you are just coming to many realizations about the people you surround yourself with. A lot of you could actually have a lot of money, or you just have something people want. This could be rooted in jealousy. This could be men or just people in general view you as a trophy. They don't really see what's within. And I feel like that actually bothers you. Capricorn, you tend to attract people that seem like the Ace of Cups. Oh, I finally found my person. This is a new chance at love. But hidden beneath that, there's always a catch. And I'm getting that with this too. Like, what's the catch? What do they want? Very, very manipulative person. Someone knows you have a soft spot for them. I feel like someone could come in. It's like, hey, I'm meeting you halfway. This is mutual. I don't know what you're talking about. Balance, but really, look at all these. I mean, the Judgment card for me too is also leaving it to fate, trusting the divine. Look, it's like she has everything orchestrated, and they're surrendering to what is best. I feel like that's a lot of what you guys could be doing. Just, you're not really expecting anything, but at the same time you're worried because this person knows how to play on your weaknesses. You definitely have something people want. I see that in a romantic sense. People just see that you're very empathetic, maybe easily manipulated, whether that's true or not. Or maybe they just see you as a conquest, arm candy or something. People never want to actually get to know you beyond the surface, and that really makes you upset. So that actually makes you cry sometimes. You tend to attract very emotionally manipulative friends. It's usually that's funny, I forgot about this. This is usually my soul tribe card. Some of you could be dealing with some very, very manipulative friends. Oh, remember I said, Capricorn, you have something that people usually want? Maybe it's your success. Maybe it's the way you carry yourself. Your friend group, someone's jealous of you. Just have to say what I see. I'm not I don't want it to sound like all those other readings, like everyone's jealous of you, your ex is coming back, but that's what I'm seeing with this. Someone disguised as your best friend is really emotionally manipulative. I just picture someone. I actually dealt with this in the past, where you'd express something that bothers you. They do something that's quite literally not okay, and then they try twisting it on you, or they tell you you're overreacting. Kind of like if you're in a relationship with someone that's very emotionally manipulative, that's not okay. That's what I'm seeing if you have a friend group or someone you're starting to see the true colors of, someone that is disguised as your best friend, but really they're in secret competition with you. I see these two as them gaining, I don't know, gaining weaponry. Always analyzing you, like, how do I one up this? Wanting to know all about you, as if they want to, like, mirror that. That's what I'm seeing. I did this very weird, like, hey twin. No, you need to let these people go. If you sense that at all, you're probably right. But in a romantic sense, I'm also seeing that as you also attract emotionally manipulative men or women that promise you the Ace of Cups, but really they view you as a conquest or arm candy. They're not really interested in seeing what's inside. It's like, do you love me for more than my looks? Does it actually run deep? Or are you like this? Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Kind of like the Great Gatsby. He had it all, but what he really wanted was a life with Daisy. But that whole thing was just, that it wasn't real to begin with. All she wanted was to take, and take control, actually. Manipulate people from the outside, seeing what you have, and wanting to manipulate the situation or take something from you. I feel like that's a sad reality for a lot of Capricorns. It's just always something, and not gonna lie, it makes you want to just walk away from everybody and never open up again. But please don't do that. Just use discernment. Some people have a very charming stage. That's actually a red flag, believe it or not. It's someone who's very too nice, too charming in the beginning. I feel like I always mention stuff I see on Twitter, but I saw something on Twitter where sometimes people will reveal their jealousy for you in subtle ways. Sometimes they'll try to get close to you first, disguise it as friendship. If you notice someone's laying it on too thick, like trying to get close to you when they don't even know you, maybe use discernment on that. Like, do I know them enough for them to be that interested in what I'm doing? When you've never really expressed interest in me before? Like, what do you want? So that's actually a thing that goes through some of your heads. What do you want? What is this? Are you just another manipulative person? Or... But it's so true. Some people try to get close to you first, or they try to one-up you. That charming stage, that fake niceness, sometimes it's really not. Just use your intuition. You know when something's up. Or when someone's it's not a genuine kindness. They're really just trying to get close to you because they want something around an empire. You've made a name for yourself. You have it all, actually, is what I'm seeing here. But you also attract all kinds of people when you're a desirable person. You attract people that want your money. You could attract people that want your energy, like your emotions, your time. Getting that strictly if you're dealing with a guy. And you also attract jealousy, people that are only interested, see you as competition instead of seeing you as equal. And that's how all friendships and relationships should be. I don't know why I'm getting this copycat energy off of this. It's like, I have a cup. Oh, look, I got a cup too. It's like, okay. This might be a coincidence. It's not. It's really funny how that came underneath it. Something about the 3 people here. You could have 2 fake friends, or you suspect you have 2 fake friends. Maybe you're actually getting more information. Or it's like that's them on a daily basis, just always waiting for your next move. It's really rooted in deception and jealousy. They're moving. What I always say is if you suspect, if your intuition is telling you people are moving weird, it's probably because they are. What time are we at? Only 18 minutes, okay. What was I getting with this again? Well, there's definitely no communication here. I feel like you get so frustrated. Like, do people like me for me? Or do they just want something out of me? You've been conditioned, or you've been through this many, many times that you've just shut down. I'll just let them win is what I just got. And look, look at that. They have secret motives. Look at that mischievous smile. And there's someone in the back there crying. I feel like this is how you left, but then this is you in secret. Because all you really want is someone, you could have it all, like Great Gatsby, but do they actually really love you? Do they? It's a sad reality. A lot of people are very manipulative, and they view people, like very narcissistic people, view people as sort of objects, like what can I get out of them? Rather than what can we get out of it for each other? This relationship should be mutual trust. Also see some sort of union. This is just like a hidden desire. I always see the bottom of the deck as something that's hidden, subconscious. This is what you want, but this is not what you're getting. There could be someone lingering in your life. I'm seeing that specifically for a lot of you. It's these weird friends trying to get close to you, but there's really hidden motives. And then in another way, I see it as you're always attracting people. Like they offer up some sort of warped dream disguised as new love. Like, hey, take the cup. It's perfect. Look at all my emotions here. But really, those are manipulative emotions. Very bumpy. I feel like that also represents how unpredictable this person is. Could also guilt trip you quite a lot. I feel like you also struggle with that. What do they call that? Gaslighting? A lot of people gaslight you. I feel like your friends gaslight you, or people in your life try to gaslight you. And sometimes you actually sit there and cry about it. Like, is it me or is it them? It's definitely them, Capricorn. Don't ever think for a minute. Like, come on, I wouldn't have got the reversed King of Cups for nothing. I feel like you're also really lonely. You always tell yourself, I'm gonna leave it to fate. I'm surrendering to expectations. Because I always get my expectations too high and I get disappointed. I always end up having to walk away from people and cutting them off. Even though I don't want to, I usually feel alone. But for your own sanity, you usually end up doing that. I feel like you also recently got, like, left a friend group or got rid of these friends. If so, I'm really proud of you because, yeah, this is not good. These weren't very good, nice people. Just picking up that from the start. But if you're still dealing with these people, but I'm seeing it mostly in a romantic sense you're still dealing with, use discernment and don't let people manipulate you. People know your soft spot. They know you're a caring person, and unfortunately a lot of people like to take advantage of those types of people. How do I break her down? Seriously, some people are just that weird. Oh yeah, I was gonna use Kipper. It's been a while. I love these cards. I haven't used them for a while. Okay, pick them up. Just gonna take whatever comes out for Capricorn. We have for Capricorn. Ooh, what's this? Despair. Same energy I was getting off of this. Wait, that's also a 5. Not hiring. I don't really see this as you're struggling with finances. Ooh, maybe you actually are, because that's what, like the Great Gatsby, people just kept wanting to take from him. They didn't actually, it wasn't really the American dream. It was greed, betrayal, the justice, power. They don't call greed one of the 7 deadly sins for nothing. This represents people taking from you, manipulating you. So they'll keep taking and taking until you're left with nothing. So I think this serves as a lesson that takers don't have limits, so the givers need to make limits. Don't be scared to make limits, Capricorn, and don't let people trick you into doing it as if you owe them something, because really, you don't. It's not your fault. Don't allow yourself, deep down you know it's not your fault, but I know that feeling where you're sort of gaslighted a little bit. Despair. It's like you're also very lonely. You just came to a realization about a lot of people around you. What else? Capricorn. What else for Capricorn? Interesting. Not coming out. Okay. Change. This change could very well be leaving those people behind. It was the hardest thing you've ever had to do, because you're like a people pleaser. You're easily manipulated sometimes, but that happens. See a 9 here too. Getting very 9 of Cups energy off of this. So maybe you're like, fuck these people. I'm just gonna continue following my dreams, lining my ducks in a row, and they can just keep watching on the sidelines, and they probably are. This very obsessive need to one-up you too. With this friend thing, it's really weird. And in The Great Gatsby, as I believe, it's been a while since I've seen that movie, but I remember bits and pieces of it, there was also jealousy. Wasn't he actually killed by one of the girl's husbands? There was actually an affair going on there as well. Lots of deception. Like, this is insane. But there's also just straight up jealousy. Someone wants what you have. Someone wants your empire. This could very well become competition within your workplace, or competition. Well, no one's really at work right now. Just competition in general. Someone views you as that, but I don't think you really care. People for sure have their eye on you. Exes, ex-friends, you name it. People are just being weird. It's funny how these cards actually follow through with that too. Took you to a few times to realize that, hey, I'm the giver and I need to make limits. Time to make a change. Time to be selfish. Very 9 of Cups. Like, I have my own wish fulfillment. I need to work on that. These people aren't taking my empire, what I've worked so hard on. You know, in the 9 of Cups, he has his arm crossed. He's in front of all this stuff he's acquired. All those cups up there. He has one more to go. It's like, I've gotten this far. I'm not going to let anyone take it. I'm walking away. Because these people are up to no good. And I think you're right. They are up to no good. What else for Capricorn? Just gonna take it off from the top. Main male. This could be you, Capricorn. You're the main male in this situation. See, I'm really drawn to the number 1 as if you're number 1 and whatever you do. People look up to you, and that could also spark whatever jealousy this, something about a competition. Friendship turned competition. And it doesn't need to be that way. There's room for both of us is what I just got. Reminds me of the tarot community a little bit. Because the tarot community can get really toxic, even though there is room for everybody. Everyone has their own unique touch to bring to things. Unique thing to bring to relationships. This could also be this emotionally manipulative guy I was getting right here. He's the main issue here. Didn't I say that this could be the main issue here? Could be that. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the lights on. That's better. Didn't I say the main issue could be this guy? I don't like him. But I'm also seeing this in a different way, that like this is you. And you're number 1. You're number 1. You come first, and people don't like that. Something about coming first is if people choose. Ooh, this could literally be some sort of career rivalry. You're always chosen first. You always get the best, and they always feel like second best. Or this could actually be that friend thing I was getting, where they always feel like they need to compete with you, one up with you. Like, I'm always second best, so it's like they're obsessed with being better. That shit's annoying. Because look at you. Remember I got that 9 of Cups energy off of this? It's like you're concerned. That's how you're so successful, because it comes naturally, because you're not worried about causing others pain. Or you don't even see your competition. You're number 1. Nothing really gets in your way. Except for these people that want to take from you, or they see you, they either see you as a conquest, see you as arm candy. They never really see what's behind what you have. There's always a catch, and I feel like that just really bothers you. Behind that, there's also greed. This is very greedy. Kind of like that guy that betrayed him in the movie. He wanted what he had. You wanted the American dream. There's also a lot of loneliness hidden behind your lavish estate and lifestyle. I feel like a lot of you are just, you're good. You have everything except for love, and you want that so bad, but you just keep, it's really funny how this aligns with the movie too. You want love so bad, but you always run into such manipulative people. I don't like this. I don't like who this is. Could be this main male. Or maybe this just represents this main male is always manipulated. And and if you're wondering, please don't resurrect this. I don't really think you are though. You realize you want this, and that is not. That is not that. It never will be that. It's the bottom of the deck here. Bad health. For some reason I'm getting this leech energy off of this. As if they took it all from you. Now you have to recuperate. Now you have to get back on your feet again. Remember that Nine of Cups thing? You're just worried about yourself, your own empire again. So, damn, I'd rather be alone. I'd rather take this time. Maybe a lot of us are in isolation anyway. Maybe right now you're enjoying that isolation. Like, I need to get myself together. I need to nurse myself back to health. Because these energy vampires, which could very well be this. I mean, specifically, this is the energy vampire. All they want to do is take from me. All they do is see me as some sort of competition, but there is no competition. I just want things to be fair. But not everyone wants to play fair, so you gotta let them go. And not all options are good options. Not all that glitters is gold, let me tell you. Same thing that goes for this lifestyle everyone dreams of. There's more to it than you think. There's greedy people. You have the spotlight on you constantly, like celebrities do, and always in the public eye. People always making shit up. I feel like people actually try gossiping about you. You're that, it's almost like celebrity status over here. Metaphorically, but almost not really. It's like, take it as a compliment, Capricorn. Well, don't take this as a compliment. Set boundaries. But if this is a friend thing, they're not gonna get anywhere if all they care about is the competition rather than doing it for themselves. You know what I mean? No one should be obsessed with one-upping anybody. That's pathetic. And you'll always be number one anyway, so fuck it. Jealousy is a bitch. Time to recuperate. Moral of the story here is, like, and just in general, everyone wants that lavish lifestyle, but like I said, what comes with it, it's not what you think it is. What comes with popularity comes haters. You know you ain't, you know what they always say, you know you poppin' if you have haters. So don't let it get to you. It's like a lot of you take it personally sometimes, like, why does it always happen to me? It's not you, it's them. This is all rooted in insecurity, jealousy. Of course they won't admit that to you. The ones that pretend they don't see are always doing this. Goggles, or no, binoculars. always watching. Spy energy. Trying to gather information. I feel like I'm seeing this again as you just want people to get to know you, not what you have to offer. You always attract these covert narcissist types, and you're sick of it. But I think you're actually starting to set boundaries. You're starting to realize not all that glitters is gold. So sometimes people, that fake niceness in the beginning, that charming stage, that's only their way of reeling you in. But below that, it's dirt. Not all that glitters is gold. Just keep building. Keep doing you. Keep building that empire because you're so close. So close, so don't let anyone rip it off. Because a lot of people are preying on your success and preying on your energy. So think about that. Okay, Capricorn, that's the end of your reading. I hope you liked it. That was your movie channeling and message for the month, I suppose. But yeah, please set boundaries. Please release any of those toxic friendships I mentioned if that resonates with you. If you get a feeling that's going on behind your back, maybe these people aren't actually in your life anymore, but it's like they stay obsessed in a way. Let them. You have to be doing something right. But I know what you mean, like sometimes it gets really weird. You take it personally. Like, why do people act like this? They act like that because they're bad people. Let them be bad people. Because when they operate from that kind of vibration, they'll just, and then those are the same types of people that wonder why they attract drama in their lives. All day they're like this, and at the end of the day they're like this. Well, I'll always be number 2. Yeah, because you're a shit person. Okay, Capricorn, that's what I got for you in April. Take care of yourselves. Set boundaries. Bye.